Hey there guys, it's Mia here. I wanted to just share my garden with you. I'm on the East Coast and it is hot, hot, hot. But I hope you make time, even in the heat, for the things you love. These are the things I love, right? So this is my beautiful garden. When I planted most of these things, they were just teeny tiny inches, 6 inches. And now look how majestic they are. And I always have a story, right? So this is my little side porch off my office. But I always have a story, and that is, look, you can start tiny, and big things can happen. You know, all of these trees, every single one of them, when I planted them, they were all tiny. Can you imagine? Tiny. And look at this. Look at how beautiful they are now. Look at how big they are. Look at how they cover, the coverage they provide. That's why I love trees. They just provide coverage. And I think it's so symbolic of life. A lot of times we don't think about starting and doing things in a tiny way and how you can eventually have the coverage and the color and the beauty that you deserve. I don't know if I can, I don't have shoes on, so it's hot out here. So I don't know if I can show you. But look at the, woo, child, the beauty. You see this? They were all tiny. And they started, girl, it's so hot. They started with just small decisions. Tiny. So when you're changing your life, you don't have to do things sometimes that are huge. A lot of times we think, oh, I want to grow a business and hit 6 figures and more, or add another 6 figures, and I got to do more in a big way. No, you just start tiny. You start small, right? You start small. And, one of the things that I always talk about is being able to build a business. This is a mosquito plant. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. It repels mosquitoes. Building a business that can hold you. And what does that really mean, in the truest sense? And I'll tell you what it means. It means that it's there for you. And you can start tiny. And we'll be talking about that a lot. And I'll be talking about that a lot at the upcoming event that I'm having in November 6th, 7th, and 8th, called Profit, the Experience. You can now grab your tickets for half off for the pre-sale. You get a VIP ticket. There's so many videos on this page about that. And I just want you to know, just like my garden here, let me not exclude any of my garden babies, okay? Because these guys are beautiful too. And they all started. They all were little tiny babies. I have 5 beds. We do flamingos in Maryland. But they all started tiny. And now you look at them and they're beautiful and they're gorgeous and they're doing their thing. And that's just like you, you're beautiful, you're smart, you're incredible. And if you do your thing, you'll be surprised, you'll grow. You'll be colorful. You'll be amazing. See, you'll be amazing. Just like this. Let me see if I can turn the camera. Hey there guys, it's Mia here. I am so excited. As always, it's warm in Maryland. And so I always spend a little time in my garden. I do earthing, so I don't have my shoes on right now. I'm all about the toes in the dirt. And I care for my garden early morning, usually about 6 o'clock in the morning. And then in between, intermittently in my day, I come outside. I get outside and I'm in the garden. But I wanted to come to you guys with this quick message, which is, look, make time for what you love. Make time to prioritize yourself. Make time, like in order for you to be the version of yourself that you desire, you have to spend time investing in yourself, in the soul of you, right? Like in getting to know you, to be the highest and tallest version. So sometimes we want to sell things. What is that color? It's just light. Sometimes we want to sell things at a high level and there's a disconnect and you can't figure out what it is, it's because how are you with you? Ultimately, are you with you? Your clients step into working with you based on how you step into being with you. It's connected to yourself. So important. And I know a lot of times when we think about success, we think about success as being away from our life. But you know, my philosophy is build a life that you don't want to escape from. Like this is real life for me. Like every place that I am aesthetically really nourishes me. It allows me to recharge. It allows some of my greatest ideas for books and courses and how I'm going to coach my client to the highest level. They come from this. Okay, they don't come from something flashy. It doesn't come from a hotel room. It doesn't. It comes from me being intentional about how to be profitable inside in my life, so that I can make those deposits, because then there's something to give away, right? Then there's something that can create a return because I have it first. So imagine trying to give something away that you don't have. So that's what we're going to be talking about when you guys come to the event November 6th through 8th in Baltimore. Profitable in life and in business. Of course, I'm going to teach you how to, no matter where you are, how to develop even greater profitability in your business with your systems, what's working down, but what's working, how to use AI the best. But I'm also going to talk about the deposits you need to make in your life to build a profitable life. And I believe that it's something that I have that's so deep and true for me that I just want everyone to have it. Now is the time where you have the opportunity to get a VIP ticket to the event for half off while we work on the main page, which we're working on currently, while we finalize booking all of our speakers. You can now have access to the tickets for half off. Now, I did post a link here on this page, and I'll put it here in this comment thread as well, where you can go to the pre-sale page and get your ticket for $2,500. Join us in November. Y'all know the events are epic. You know they're life-changing. And change is something you have to be in partnership with, right? It's not something you get ready for. It's something you decide you deserve, and you just in partnership around what you deserve and showing up for yourself in that way. I hope that there's something that I'm saying to you that really supports you in stepping into, sitting in my egg chair, stepping into that next version of yourself that doesn't need permission, doesn't require delay, that gives yourself fully and exclusively every single thing that you need. My job is always to be the person that provides you with the tools. That's my job. And I'm going to always do that. I'm going to always share with you guys, because I want to see more women be able to have agency over themselves and their lives. And I know that when women do exceptionally well, we sow into the world. You know, you give a woman a seed, and you're gonna have a harvest forever. So I am a person that loves to plant a seed, so that women can grow themselves, their businesses, their lives, their families are better because of it. Because when a woman is better, she's going to make the world even greater. She's going to give more. She's going to serve more. She's going to love more. There's going to be overflow. So I hope that as a result of you hearing this today, that you will go to the page that I'll post here, or somewhere up and down this post anyway, for Profit the Experience, happening November 6th through 8th. It is a training event on how to be profitable in both your business and your life. It's a radical concept, just like being a giant is. You know, I love radical moves that we can make that really create influence. Imagine going into your year clear, going into next year clear, because you had 6 weeks before the new year starts, and you thought ahead of what you needed, and you invested in yourself at the highest level to be able to get that. You know, there's no question if you're going to be in the room or not. If you desire to be in the room, you will. But the question is, will you pay twice as much? The tickets are on pre-sale, so they're half off until we get the webpage up and I finish confirming these last 2 speakers. Once I do that, we're going to switch the page. The tickets won't be $2,500. It'll be $5,000. Your meals are covered. Your training's covered. There's a girls' night fun event on Friday night. And then Saturday is laser coaching for people who get a VIP ticket, which this is part of the VIP ticket promotion. Listen, when I host my events, my goal is to put and assemble women together who value being in the community with other people who are giants. Not to convince anyone, you know what I'm saying? You're not doing me a favor, Carmen. You're growing and desiring in advance what it is that you need and what you want. Okay, and if you've come to my events before, you already know how epic they are, right? For the woman who loves to be in the company of other women, their own ambition level and above. The woman who is not self-focused, right? But who recognizes that at certain levels of success, it's very important to be around other people who are doing it. And they want a community like that. Women who are authentic are the women I attract. And those are the people who like to be at my events. Of course, everybody's brilliant. Women who share, right? Women who aren't self-focused, self-absorbed. They typically aren't interested in what I have. Women who want to be in community with other women who are giants, literally in their skills and their talents. And women who want to run with other women who are just flat doing it. They're the ones that come. And I'm going to give you every single thing I have, as I do with all of my events, whether they're online or in person. The difference is for $2,500, your meals are included each day. You get the soiree. You get a VIP laser coaching event on Saturday night. And, this is $2,500 half off. So it's my gift to you. Take advantage of it today and get your ticket while you can get them half off, okay? We're not going to do an announcement and say 2 days until the new page goes up. Once that new page once we're ready, once I get these last contracts back, we're just going to switch the page over and the prices will double, okay, for the VIP.